All right, says we are live. Hello. Welcome. And if you cannot tell by this week's thumbnail theme, I am greatly anticipating fall. Um, yeah, I am tired of the humidity. I'm looking forward to a little bit of color on the leaves and an excuse to wear cute boots and scarves and things. But yeah, so um, I asked y'all in the chat how you feel about pumpkin spice um, because it has sort of become equated with fall just in general. And as far as I can tell, all that pumpkin spice is like a bit of added nutmeg and maybe some allspice and some cinnamon, of course, but just a few spices added to like regular stuff. I mean, it doesn't even necessarily have any pumpkin in it. It's just usually the spices that go in pumpkin pie, from what I can tell. So, do I like the flavor? Absolutely yes. Do I think it's overrated? Absolutely yes. Do I think it's way too expensive to buy it all the time? Yes. But you can make it at home, right? Like you can just add some nutmeg and some allspice, and there you go. I mean, of course, like part of the other draw with pumpkin spice lattes in particular is just like the amount of sugar and cream that goes in it. So it's not really it's not really much of a coffee anymore, but that's perfectly fine with me because I generally do doctor up my coffee very heavily. But like pumpkin spice candles, do I love them? Yes, they smell good. Do I think they're usually overpriced because they're like pumpkin spice latte candle? Yes. So like I like it, but uh, is it overpriced? Yes, absolutely. Anyway, so I like the pumpkin spice, but I do not like the price of pumpkin spice. So Paget says, hello, hello. Paget says, I think it's fine if I ask for like half of the pumps or even 1/3 of the pumps for the syrups, in particular for the drinks at Starbucks or wherever. That is your strategy with most coffee beverages, though. Gotcha. Gotcha. Monique says, pumpkin spice is the most overrated drink, and I will die on this hill. Team hot chocolate for the win. Also a very good flavor, and usually not as expensive, although it can get expensive too. Nina says, hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome. Megan says, hello, all. Today you're editing your article, although it's a bit too short, so you guess you are going to be writing a bit as well. You need to finish it today. Gotcha. Paget says, the iced shaken oat milk toasted almond espresso thing. If you get a venti with 2 pumps instead of 6, it's delicious in your own opinion. I what was it? One of the times I went to like a Barnes and Noble Starbucks, and I was gonna try like their brown sugar oat milk type thing because I had heard about people raving about it. And they were all out of oat milk. And they were all out of something else. So they kind of like made do, and it tasted awful. So I still have not gone back for like the real thing because I was like, oh, this is a waste of it was whatever it was that made do was not good. Paget says hot chocolate is a classic and I would always love it. Yes. Carrie B is firmly on team pumpkin spice latte. Yes. Precious is here. Hi, everyone. Hello. Welcome. Megan says, I'm okay with pumpkin spice, but I hate fall. You love summer. Oh, interesting take. I mean, there is a lot more sunshine and adventurous days and things in the summer too. So yes, I could see that as well. Nina says, I was outlining and I got jump scared. Oh no, you're working on your middle grade fantasy outline. Does that mean that you should be putting a jump scare into your story? Lisa, hello, welcome. You're allergic to cinnamon. Ah, okay, so you stay as far away from it as possible. Understood. Yes, you should absolutely stay away from the things that are going to try and kill you. Nina says, I don't dislike pumpkin spice, but I prefer the smell to the taste. Pumpkin spice candles are the best. Gotcha. You probably save more money going with a candle that you can burn multiple times rather than just like a coffee. Padge says, pumpkin spice is not my absolute favorite though, but you do love eggnog. I love eggnog too so much. And that's so confusing. Okay, y'all. So since my system has become so sensitive to dairy, I love eggnog. And we usually get some, and I'm just like, I can't not have it. So I just like, I accept the fact that I'm going to be in pain after the fact. But I tried an almond milk based eggnog last year, and the taste was like 99% there, but it was not as viscous. So like it was just more like regular milk consistency, and I was like, it's so it messed with my brain because I was like, it's eggnog flavor, but I don't have the viscosity. And I was just like, I was not having it. I was like, I'll drink it, but I will never buy this again because I would rather just have the real thing and be in pain, which is like not necessarily the greatest choice to make. Let's be honest. Rachel says, hello, everyone. You made it back. Yes. And you love pumpkin spice. Good protective spices. But yeah, nothing actually pumpkin. Yeah, exactly. There's no pumpkin in it. Patch says, hey to Rachel. Rachel says, I just grab the spices at home and use it to flavor whatever you want. And see, that's a better way to do it. More cost effective too, because you can buy a whole lot of spices for one pumpkin spice latte. So Jen Writes Romance says, hello. And Padgett says, yeah, I don't actually like pumpkin pie. Oh, for example, but you love cinnamon and nutmeg, so don't know why. Is it the texture, maybe? And if you don't like pumpkin pie, do you like sweet potato pie? Because, you know, kind of close. Becca says, hello. And Padgett says, hey to Jen Writes Romance. And Rachel says, hi to Padgett. And Cool Gamer says, hi, hello, welcome. Rachel says, I prefer to make my own yummy pumpkin spice concoctions at home. Yes. Megan says to Padgett, I'm a bit of the opposite. You love pumpkin pie more than pumpkin spice. Monique says, I'm in the middle of writing a combat scene, by the way. Ooh, nice. Coffee Crate Connect, JL, hello. Perfect weather for writing, and someone has me fired up. Ooh, going to use that anger to fuel your writing. Yes, please do. You love that anger can actually lead to productivity if you direct the energy. Yes. Precious can't hear me. But can hear me now. Okay, good. I was wondering if I'm not muted. So Jen Writes Romance says hi to Padgett. Jen says, I'm right here with you, Megan. And JL says, you had apple cinnamon cereal today. So yummy. Yes, that's also a nice combo of flavors. Padgett says to JL, I agree. It's like the healthiest way to use anger, that or going for a run/workout. Either way, at least you aren't letting the anger destroy you. Yes. JL says, Padgett, exactly. Anger gets bad rap because people usually do something negative with the energy, but it is completely possible to use it for something beneficial. Yes. The trick is to be aware of your rising emotion and being able to direct it, which is a skill that has to be learned. It is not something that's innate. The other thing about fall, though, is the allergies come back. Carrie says to Venti, white chocolate mochas are your favorite to drink at Starbucks, but if you have one, you're too full to have lunch. Gotcha. Drinking the calories instead of eating them. Yes. And also just the amount of like a venti is pretty large. So Jen says writing emotions is lovely. Yes. Patch says, lol, oh no's, made do with the made do. It was not good. It was not good. If they're out of oat milk and they use almond milk, that's also good if you like almond milk, but it does make it taste super almondy. Yeah, I think it was just the way that barista made it. There was nothing to cut the acidity and bitterness of the coffee. They either didn't put enough of the milk in, or it was just not. It was just not a good. The oat milk at Starbucks is really good. It's a brand called Oatly Barista Edition. Oh, it's always sold out in stores in LA. Seems to have better luck here in Toronto, though. Gotcha. I will have to keep my eye out for that. Padgett says to Megan, you probably like actual pumpkin, and whatever they're calling pumpkin and pumpkin spice feels false. Yes. Like whenever something is banana flavored, you're like, what have you done? Yes. Because pumpkin has sort of like this earthy flavor of its own because it's a gourd squash thing. And so that is completely lacking in a pumpkin spice latte flavored thing. So yeah, I would agree with that. Heather coming in to say hi and hit the like button. You're going to take your hubby to his pre-op appointment. Gotcha. Oh, is this an after effect of the fall that he had? Ooh. Rita says you love eggnog and you're fine with pumpkin spice coffee creamer. Gotcha. Rachel says there's a coconut sweetened condensed milk available in the homemade eggnog. Ooh. Ooh. I will have to look into this because I do like a coconut base. Nice. Okay. Now I'm just excited for eggnog. Jen says, I get so happy when they sell eggnog at the store. Yes, me too. Pat says, yeah, that's weird. I do like sweet potato pie. Maybe you should retaste pumpkin pie because it was 2003 when you tried it. Wow. Monique says, in case I get to actually play any kind of D&D campaign, you'd love to play a barbarian with what you guys have set in mind. Oh, good. That should be fun. Carrie says, on that note, going to the kitchen to make your second cup of coffee. Yes. Fuel all of your caffeine addiction. I don't want to be alone in my caffeine withdrawals. Right? Okay. We do need to do a sprinty sprint today. We need to do multiple sprinty sprints. So I do have my document already pulled up, but I have not pulled a card today. So let's pull a card and then we can get to the sprints. Yesterday's was the starfish. Ding, 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 ding. What is today's? Today's is the lion, but it's also in the inverse. Okay. You can tell that my desk is not clean by the sound of things sliding off and hitting the... I need to clean. Anyway, not right now. Right now we need to pull the card and then get to work. Lion. Okay. What does my shirt say? It is the Builder of Worlds. It's the Nano, Camp Nano from this year. It's sort of like an illuminated letter. Navy with sort of cream font. But yeah, that was the Nano shirt for camp for July. I don't know if it was also for April, but it was for July. Okay, so here is our lion friend. And be generous of spirit is the main message. Let's see if I can get this to actually focus. There we go. So be generous of spirit. But again, this was in the inverse position, so upside down. Do you doubt that you can do much good? Are you stuck in a state of scarcity, thinking, who am I to lead, or who am I to step into my dream? Who am I to have an amazing relationship? Who am I to think I can help? The lion is here to tell you that the antidote for low self-esteem is stepping into healthy pride. Of course, you can do all that you desire. The spark of the Great Spirit lives inside you, and you are here to steward that amazing energy into the world. The lion knows that the Great Spirit invested in you so that you might be the channel for the Spirit's love and generosity. Take pride in your role, seeking to bring an abundance of love into the world. Perhaps you do much good already, but you are feeling unappreciated, wanting to hold back your gifts and hoard them for yourself. Maybe you are looking for attention and praise. Maybe you are being generous with the expectation that you would be entitled to a repayment. Know that the real magic happens when you remember there is always enough and you are always enough. Give freely without agenda or expectation, and let the lion spirit remind you that in giving you receive. Then you will see that you are appreciated. Stop comparing yourself to others and seeing yourself as less than, for within you is a wellspring of generosity. So there you go. So it's a warning against being stuck in that scarcity mindset of thinking little of yourself, being overly critical of yourself. It's a reminder that, of course, you can do everything that you want to and everything that you deserve. Of course you can. And also a reminder that giving is its own reward. And you are strengthening yourself by giving. You are strengthening your connection to others by giving. And that you should have the right mindset when you are doing things. But also that last part I have highlighted from apparently one of the previous times that we got this. Stop comparing yourself to others and seeing yourself as less than. Y'all, the audacity of these cards sometimes. That comparison is just not good. Don't do it. If you have been doom scrolling on social media and taking a hit to your self-esteem, stop it. If you have been reading somebody else's stories that are perfect and ready for publishing and looking at your first or second draft going, I'm never going to be enough, stop it. Theirs has already gone through many more revisions than yours, so stop it. You'll be fine. Your work is good. That kind of thing. If you've been watching other people's vlogs and going, why isn't my life interesting? Stop it. Your life is good. So remember all of those things. Okay. Anyway. So, yes, major imposter syndrome lately. So yes, the lion is there to remind you that there is enough for you. And of course you can do everything you want, but also stop comparing yourself. Your journey is not somebody else's journey. Their journey is not yours. So, yes. Yes. Stop it. Exactly. Rosalind, yes, we are still going to be doing sprints. We actually have not started a sprint yet. So, yes. Pat just says, lol to Jen. Yeah, my tastes have changed since then, so who knows? Gotcha. JL has also been struggling with major imposter syndrome lately, so yes. Not you checking CoStar to see what planets are in Leo. I mean, yeah. Just a reminder, Mercury is in retrograde. Yes, it is. I got a message from the universe this morning, and that just boosts the message. There you go. It's for several of us then today. JL says, I'm working on a self-portrait photography course. Ooh. Working on an included book with 100 prompts for self-portrait. And you are, of course, questioning yourself. That's an interesting concept, doing a self-portrait photography course. Interesting. I kind of like that idea. Thank you for the card, Pearl. You're welcome. Nina says, I was just talking about how I compare myself to everyone, like writing speed. Exactly. Their speed is not your speed. So, yes. Lisa has also been struggling with imposter syndrome. Patch says, I do not have imposter syndrome. I am an imposter. You are not. You're okay with this. You are not the OG of anything, but there's only one of those in every category, so it's fine. Yes, but you have your own path, and your path is purely yours. So you are not an imposter. You're a pioneer on your own road. Okay. Spooky or farting critter? One of these days, I'm going to have a bat that is both spooky and farting, but I have not finished making it yet. But for today, your first timer is spooky or farting critter. Megan says motivational Monday rituals. So 1, 2, 3, all spookies right in a row. All right, we will start with our skeleton dog then. Share. I still think Rotten Hood, because he's wearing a hoodie, is a hilarious name for our little skeleton dog. But you can call him whatever you want. Okay, JL says, thank you. I've been taking self-portraits since you were 18. You'll be 43 this month. It has helped so much with your body issues and has helped you enjoy your creativity, self-expression through photos. That's a really, really cool thing to do. I like that. Paget says, it's finally not 100 degrees and you're so happy. Yes. Yes. Nina says, one of your characters can see ghosts, so spooky would work very well. Yes. It's a perfect name. It's so cute. I like it. So, Rotten Hood. Yes. All right. So, 1, save your document if you have already been working. If not, now's a great time to pull your document up. 2, make sure that you have something to hydrate with. I have a large glass of water, and I did just finish coffee before the stream, so cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, that was the first sprinty sprint. How'd you do? I needed to look up something that I had written down in somewhere in my brainstorming for this story. And it was like one of those details that was color based because I had intended to use that color as a motif for one of the themes. Sounds all technical and stuff, but essentially I wanted a particular color for like outfits or like specific accessories, things that they might notice on a painting at specific moments. Sort of like as a part of ongoing foreshadowing. And I can't remember one of those things that I wrote down because there were several colors for different things. And so I had to remember which of my brainstorming notebooks it was in. It happened to be in this one rather than this one or any of the other like half a dozen that I have in my room at a given time. And so I'm just flipping through here looking at the headings and things that I've written down and got rid of a couple pages that didn't need to be in here because apparently I was taking some notes on something random and this was like the closest paper at hand. So yeah, anyway. Okay, so this paper can't go because I've written on the back of that one. Anyway, so how'd y'all do? I think I got 102 words before I stalled out looking for what I needed. Okay, so Persephone says, "Hi, writer peeps. Hello, welcome." JL says, "Hey, hello, Persephone. Well, despite distractions, you think you did well. Oh, good. Giving yourself a B+. Excellent." Nina says, "Took some personality quizzes for your main character. Excellent." Rosalind says, "Didn't do much writing, but I did spend time researching colleges to transfer to." Ah, okay, nice. Have you ever been to the campuses of the colleges that you're thinking of going to? If visiting is an option for you, I would suggest it. Anyway, brain. You might also, depending on your intended major and or specialization, you might want to email the like program coordinator for whatever program you're interested in and ask them some questions and kind of see what their responses are and if it would be a decent fit for you, that type of thing, or if they would allow you to do whatever it is you want to do in terms of your research and or specialization. I did that when I was looking for where to go for my master's. I emailed a couple of program coordinators. This was when I was still thinking I wanted to do a master's in comparative literature, or something in that realm still. And so I went up to Chapel Hill, and the program coordinator let me sit in on 2 of the classes that were going that day. Classes were fine. I didn't really enjoy the campus, which is kind of weird. Which is why I was saying, should possibly visit a campus if possible, if you are going to go in person. I mean, if you're going online, then email is probably the only way to go to see if they're going to let you do what you want. But yeah, so when we were initially looking for colleges to go to, for undergrad and everything. The counselors at the high school and the people who came visit, they were like, yeah, you should come and tour the campus, and you'll know this is the right one for you as soon as you step on the campus, type of thing. I never got that, but I did get a, oh no, this is not a place for me vibe. So I mean, like, I kind of see where they're going with, like, you need to visit if you're going to be there on campus, but also you might not get the positive vibe that they were hoping for, type of thing. So Megan says, I made some progress on my editing. Don't know how many words I added. Just got a text from my bestie. So Jen writes romance, got 674 words. Nice. Very nice. Becca ate lunch. Yes, feed the brain. Opened your book and stared at it really hard. But you think you're ready for the next one. Okay, gotcha. Monique says, I love using D&D stuff in your combat. It makes the fight scenes way more interesting. Agreed. Lisa says, 451 words on the current scene. Excellent. Good job. That's fantastic. Monique says, stopped just as Catherine was casting Chill Touch. She's a sorcerer, basically, and now that she's a vampire. Ooh, interesting. So is Chill Touch related to her being undead, or does she gain powers as a undead? I don't know. It's part of your world building, I guess. So now I'm just figuring out how that could work in my brain. Rita says, you're setting up your planner for the week and some journaling. Excellent. Good. Rosalind says, there aren't any community colleges available where you are, so you're forced to do it online. Though there's not many associate degrees in English available online, so you are indeed contacting a lot of people. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Padge says, where do you want to transfer to? And then just saw what you said. Gotcha. Padge says, oh, you got a new happy planner at Joann's Fabrics on clearance. Oh, nice. Love a good clearance sale. It was $17, and it's also aesthetic. The aesthetic that you were looking for. What are the odds? Anyway, so you plan during this spread. Gotcha. Nice. Yeah, I love a good clearance. Always look at the clearance. Catherine gets powers once becoming an undead. Connor too. Gotcha. Okay. Padge says that was just really you enjoying a treat yourself moment. So the next sprint that you can get down to what you need. Gotcha. Catherine essentially gets that chill touch, the ability to paralyze or damage your enemies just by grasping them. Oh, okay. So yeah. So necrotic / paralyzing. It would be kind of interesting to I mean, again, this is your world building, but it could be interesting if she has like little spines, or like, those like the plants that have the little, what looks like fur, or like just little soft fuzzy things, but they're actually like just little tiny spines. That would be an interesting way to, like, I don't know if her hair would then like become the contact point for the necrotic or paralyzing agent. I don't know how you're world building this. That's just where my brain went. Connor has impenetrable skin. Interesting. Oh, so she can't hurt him. That's an interesting point. He's still vulnerable to fire, garlic, and smell of roses. Okay, gotcha. Padge says it's a really cool power in regards to the chill touch. She would love to have that one. Padge says, I wouldn't want to damage them, but just stop them in their tracks. That would be dope. And then if you could snap them out of it without touching them again, so they can't immediately punch you square in the jaw. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. We do need to do another sprinty sprint. Hopefully y'all are okay with us going to our ghosty dog, because that's what I'm pulling up next. You have no choice. I'm also making this one a 30-minute one. That way you can have the 5 minutes to do your self promo in addition to your standard 25 minutes of work. Remember to do your self promo. Remember to be shameless and practice your promotion. Your social medias, your websites, your blogs, your Amazon author page, your YouTube channel, Twitch channel, Etsy store, all of the stuff that is writing adjacent. Remember to do some self promo. Practice that promotion. The other thing is that you will not be able to post direct links unless you have a blue wrench like Becca has. But you can get around the automated filters by spelling out dot and .com and putting some extra spaces there. All right, those are your self-promo reminders. Here are your regular reminders. 1, save your document and any and all progress you have made. 2, make sure that you take a sip of whatever it is you're supposed to be hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go, 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! All right, that was the second sprint. Yes, yes. Okay. JL has some self-promo. JL published your first book in July. It's called Explore, Embrace, Express Dance Prompts Journal. There's 100 prompts to help you enjoy your creativity through movement. It's on Amazon. And it also comes with pages for journaling if you purchase the print copy rather than the electronic version. Matilda says, hello, everyone. Hello. Megan says, you still have time to create something for the We Will Not Go Back Feminist Anthology. Videos are due September 27th, and they are to go live on September 28th. Find out more here. And here is Megan's link tree where you can find all of the information about it, as well as access to the Discord for some ideas. Tanya says, good day. How are you all doing? Hello. Welcome. I'm doing pretty well. Moving right along. I forgot to say how much I got done. I have to calculate the math. Okay, 609. Okay, 609. Not bad. Not bad at all. Love the timer. So cute. Thank you. I like it. It's cute. Monique says something that's really frustrating is that you're putting so much time into writing the combat scene, but so far you've only written about 400-ish words. You may need to think about how much detail you actually want to include, depending on your style, because it may be something that instead of spending as much time on the fight scene and the choreography and all of that, that may slow your pacing down. So you may want to take a look at the overall pacing and see whether or not you need even 400-ish words about it. So JL says, Megan, I just checked out and liked the introduction video for the We Will Not Go Back anthology. I need to check it out when it's finished. Love the idea. You're going away for a week starting this Saturday, so you're not sure if you have time to create something to contribute. But if there is any way to help promote it, please let JL know. Paget says, got through a chapter and a third-ish of a character edit. Not bad. Not bad indeed. Becca managed to get through 3/4 of the way through the chapter. Nice. Excellent. Nina took some more personality tests for another character. And Megan took the dogs out and took a shower that sprint, and you worked on your article. Excellent. Funky Sai says, arriving late, gonna need coffee. Yes, we all need coffee or something to get us going. Rachel says, I have not gotten to write. You had to deal with bills and mail and calls. Yeah, Mondays sometimes are for that administrative stuff, and that's okay. That's okay. If you need to set aside the sprints to do the productivity stuff so that you can get to the writing sooner, that's fine too. Rita says, next sprint, I'll be ready to write a chapter or at least look at your project. Yes, exactly. Get all the administrative stuff done so that we can write. I guess my self-promo is in the description. You have links to the Spooky Timer playlist, the Water Timer playlist, as well as the Farting Critters playlist. And there's also a link to the Tarot Journal that I created, and there's also a link to Devin Cutting's playlist for the daily playlist of live streams for writing. So that's all in the description. Megan says, the best way to help the anthology is to share about it on social. I don't have enough people participating yet, but you're hoping to have a few more as we get closer to the end of September. Yes, I intend to. I'm just thinking of what I want to do. And I'm also trying. Anyway, yes, I will be participating. So Just coming soon. Coming soon to a dawdler near you. Tarot draws. You need to check out the link. Yes. I have. It's gonna fall over. This is what the front looks like. It is a large print, so easy on the eyes. Check out near the end of it. It is a double page 3-card draw, where you have sections to draw your little doodles of what your this is the day I got all sorts. You can doodle all of your good things and initial reactions, themes, patterns, your interpretation, clarifying cards and stuff. I like it. I enjoy it. This is actually my second one. So it's nice. It's light. But I am still in the works of creating a smaller, more travel-friendly size. Megan says, I will, or JL says to Megan, I will mention it on my personal page as well as my private group. Can also give it a shout out on your YouTube channel. Becca says, I have that journal. JL says, I have the journal too. Love it. Yay. I'm glad. My aunt said that she recommended it to a friend of hers who also does tarot drawings, and her friend was initially a little hesitant because her friend usually does like the full Celtic cross. But then after a while, finally came back and told my aunt was like, "Oh yeah, it's so much easier just to do a 3-card draw. I'm really enjoying the daily now." And I'm like, "Oh good, I have, for better or worse, changed someone's tarot habits. I'm not sure that's a good thing, but there you go." Okay, so we need another sprint. I did change the banner already. I need to change. Let's do our little black cat friend. Just make it a full spooky run. Share. Okay. So, 1, make sure that you save your document and all the progress that you have been making. 2, make sure you take a sip of whatever it is you are hydrating. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back, make sure you're not slouching. 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go, 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, that was the end of sprint number 3. Let's figure out. Okay, 555, triple fives, not a bad number to get. Puts me a little bit below where I want to be in terms of word count for today. But I have been like editing, revising, and I did have to look up something, so it's understandable. But I will probably be writing during Glory's stream. Doing a little bit more work later, but I am going to probably go for a walk first, take a little break. But yeah, so we had another robotic entity come in, so I had to turn sub mode back on. So if you are not subscribed to the channel, you won't be able to chat. But if you hit the subscribe and you're subscribed for 5 minutes, then you can chat all you want. So this is your friendly reminder to to subscribe. So Rachel had to head off. Thanks for the sprints. Michaela is here. Hello. Unfortunately, I think that is going to be the end of sprints for me today. But I will be back later this week. So Rita got 255 words for you. Excellent. Good. Rosalind says, sorry, I died on the last timer. Oh no. But you managed to continue your little college hunt and take a break to play with your dog who's begging for more attention. Yes. Love it. Always give the pets the attention. All of the attention. Funky Side says, edit. Yes. But you forgot the spaces and the capitalization issues. No, I'm kidding. But yes, editing is a never-ending process, seems like. So, okay. Don't forget to save. Save. Where's Devin's playlist? There it is. I'm going to copy and paste Devin's playlist so that you can see where else to go today. Glory, let me put Glory's channel in the chat. Okay, well here's the one for today. Copy link address, paste. So that's specifically the stream for today, and here is Glory's channel in general. The Awkward Sibling Hour on Mondays is always fun, and it's usually more than an hour. So entertainment and all of the good things. So yeah. So we've got Devin's playlist, Glory's stream for today, and Glory's channel. Yes. Okay, so that's how editing feels in your head? Yes. Absolutely. Lisa says, forgot to mention my word count for the second one, but between the last two, you added another 750. Yes, to the scene, and you're nearly finished with it. Excellent. Good. That's amazing. Persephone says, thanks. You're welcome. All right, y'all. Don't forget to save your document. Go ahead and hit the save or the backup button, whichever it is you prefer. Make sure that you are saving all of your progress. Don't feed it to the ether, to the void, to the gremlins, whatever. Save it. All right. I will be back on Wednesday, the 14th, and then Friday, 1 to 3, and Sundays 2 to 5. So that's my schedule. This week's already scheduled out, so you can hit the notify me, remind me, whatever's. And I will see y'all soon. All right. Thanks, y'all. Bye.